Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. I said we were going to do another park build before the Dominion DLC came out, but I am a liar, man. We are, in fact, going to do a new park build. I've already laid down our starting buildings here and our starting enclosure. Let's pause here so that we're ready to go. Now. We need some employees here. Let's talk a little bit about what this park build is going to be. We're going to build a Prehistoric Planet-based park. Standard Jurassic challenge mode style rule set. Obviously, we're in sandbox, though. We're on the California map from the campaign. And we're going to design a sandbox park using only dinosaurs or stand-in for dinosaurs from Prehistoric Planet. And we're going to try and replicate some of the environments seen in there for specific species as well. Now, when I say stand-ins, what I mean by that is, unfortunately, Prehistoric Planet doesn't have probably quite enough species that are present in JWE for it to work straight without us bending the rules a little bit. Funnily enough, this is the day where the live stream happened for the Dominion DLC, and so I find it very amusing that Prehistoric Planet had a Truss-Raptor in it, and we don't get a Truss-Raptor in JWE2. That's really funny, in the wrong kind of way. But I'm sure it'll come eventually. I'm not like the doomsayers on all the negative people on the Reddit. I understand the frustrations that we aren't getting species right away, or all of them. The way I look at it, the boat sailed on DLC content and pricing for video games in general about 10 years ago, and it sucks, but it's where we're at, so whatever. Anyway, enough about that. If we want to have a decent enough amount of dinosaurs for this park, I think we got to bend the rules a little bit and use a few species as stand-ins for the dinosaurs that are in Prehistoric Planet. Most of the dinosaurs in the park will be directly from there. There's a few dinosaurs that are referred to, like the elasmosaurs, are referred to as that, elasmosaurs, not Elasmosaurus. So they could be a different species of elasmosaur. Rather than Elasmosaurus. They could just be, another Plesiosaurid type thing. Although I think they would refer to them as Plesiosaurids. Or is the group Elasmosaurids? Now I need to look that up. Is it Elasmosauridae or is it like Plesiosauridae? No, collectively they're referred to as Plesiosaurs. Yeah, so it probably was specifically Elasmosaurus in Prehistoric Planet. Although Elasmosaurus actually isn't from the latest Cretaceous, so that's probably why. Yeah, okay, Elasmosauridae is a family. Yeah, okay. So they probably meant something from Elasmosauridae and not Elasmosaurus itself. My point stands! I'm correct! So yeah, we'll be using like Elasmosaurus as a stand-in for the unidentified Elasmosaur. We'll be using Troodon as a stand-in for the unidentified Troodontid. There is what is described as an ankylosaur, and it looks like there's an identification for that I found online. I don't know if it's trustworthy or not, but they identify it online as not being ankylosaurs. But ankylosaurs is actually temporally accurate. Like, we could have... Like, Anky could have shown up, I'm pretty sure, in Prehistoric Planet, because it's from the latest Cretaceous, like Hell Creek, I think. I think I'm not mistaken on that. So we'll use Anky in place of whatever the intended ankylosaurid was. And then the biggest jump we're going to make is going to be Struthi standing in for Ornithomimus. That's the one that is just objectively not the right dinosaur. But Struthi and Ornithomimus are roughly contemporaneous, I think. Different ranges, but like they're in like the same time frame. So Struthiomimus is another, could have been the Ornithomimid we saw in Prehistoric Planet if they had just chosen it. They didn't, but they could have. So it's not the biggest leap in the world, but it is technically a leap. Cheaper expeditions early on could be okay. I got my eye here on this generalist, though. 323 gets a lot of work done. You can pull double duty on like logistics scores and genetics, or welfare, I mean. Faster treatment, though, is pretty good long term. Thing is, we can always find equivalent scientists later. I think the big thing for early game and sandbox, because there's no income tax and it's super baby mode after an hour, I think the first thing we got to really do is like really focus on cost. So to that end, 185 is pretty good. If we do 185 and then one of these other cheaper persons with like 3 genetics, that's probably the play. Except nobody has 3 genetics. I could grab her. You know what? That's probably a good idea. We could do the specialist route. I really like doing the specialist upgrades. I think it's pretty efficient. So why don't we grab her as a genetic specialist? And then we know that we do want like 5 logistics for a lot of stuff. A lot of basic, fairly basic, somewhat early game research is 5 logistics. So if we grab that generalist, that can cover our welfare need probably. And gets us 5 logistics and just 2 scientists. And he's not too expensive. There's maybe an argument we don't hire him immediately, but I think we'll be fine. Big thing to do, let's get Struthiomimus going. We'll leave you to process. You can do these digs. Split the labor that way. I want to take a quick look at the genes. So, yeah, we don't have Quillian Mountains, which I'm pretty sure we want for the Ornitho. I guess it could be pretty gray, too. Well, I made notes. I made notes on what I thought the best color combination was. At least for the stand-in, you know. Well, I can get those. I can find those later when we're closer to actually getting these things. But point is, we don't have anything here we can actually directly unlock. So, getting the correct skins is going to have to wait. Yeah, we probably don't want to... don't want to build anything right now. Oh, also we're bleeding power. That's bad. That's a bad move on my part. Let's get this in here. Some visibility. So I think the plan is going to be kind of to like... We'll get a couple of dinos out to start with. They might not even be the appropriate skins we want for the actual park build. And then we'll probably relocate and start building proper enclosures and like tear down this enclosure. I think that's how we'll handle this park build in particular. You get deactivated. Science Center... I guess we can just leave the Science Center running for now. Until we get these fossils out. Or fossils, to get those truthies out. While the fossils come in, we have to use the Science Center to process the fossils. That's the point I was trying to make. I really did not capture my point appropriately there. I also might try a little bit more aggressive editing on this episode. Like, I cut out the whole beginning part where we set the park up. Because it's kind of the same every time. So I figured we just start with the basic buildings laid out. And I'll probably do some other cuts. Like, why don't we just cut here until we get Struthies ready to hatch, for instance. Now, this is an interesting twist. We haven't even got that first load of fossils in here yet, but we are getting a storm again. This happened on the last map. When did this... The last map we did... No, that was the challenge mode map. That was not a campaign map. This is a campaign map. I feel like something changed. Like, at some point, some, like, behind-the-scenes update to the game or something made it so that, we get storms before the first star. I feel like we used to never have storms before the first star. And now they're happening. It's very strange. Hopefully we're fine. If we have to repair stuff, we have to put down a Jeep right away, which is actually kind of not great. We'll have to see what happens here. Oh, God. Seriously? Does that freeze time on the expedition? Oh, that's so shit! We're being punished! The game's legitimately punishing us for building early, because we had the storm again. I took it as a fluke last time it happened, but clearly not the case. That's really dog shit. Well, I think we're mostly fine. Can we just, like, fake a repair with a gate? That's only 5k. I mean, it works. Was that cheaper than building a fence? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But we can move the gate. Okay. Well, that does something at least. Yeah, let's just stick this gate over here for now. Okay, well, I don't think the Expedition Center actually needs to be repaired. Wait, my dig team disappeared on me. Are you shitting me? It actually does need to be repaired? That's so dumb! Oh, what the heck? Unassigned, unassigned. Are you kidding me? The dig team actually failed? You gotta be joking. That's so frustrating. I'm very confused. Also, I keep hearing, like, helicopter sounds. Like, what's that about? Ugh. That's some bullshit. That's some extreme bullshit. We're gonna get into a little bit of dangerous territory here. Having to pay for an entire another dig and having to get this, response facility in here before I wanted to. This is not... None of this is quite according to plan here, unfortunately. Now we have to wait for this to build, too, before we can, like, do anything here. This sucks. A lot. I'm even gonna fix the path because that's what I do. I fix paths pointlessly. Yeah, and now we have to pay for that. You get deactivated. Wait, you repaired the fucking generator! I didn't even realize the generator was broke. No, oh my god. Oh my god. It just repaired the other building too for no reason. Legitimately, like, do I just restart? That's so much wasted money. I mean, it's not. We still have $1 million. We're not gonna restart. We're on Jurassic Plus difficulty now, right? We've just wasted some money pointlessly. It's fine. Do we at least get my fossils back? Paused. It's just paused. What the fuck? But the scientist is back. This is weird. I guess it paused from the repair. Okay, so when it breaks, you need to repair the Expedition Center before the fossils actually arrive. But it doesn't stop the duration of the actual, the dig. So that's fine. Alright, well, you get these processing, and then we're ready to go on getting Struthies out. So let's shut this down to save power. 38 minutes on that, actually. It's pretty good. Yeah, actually, we're probably fine, because we started with just 2 scientists here, which is saving us money. So probably won't be a problem. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, we'll just synth a base batch of Struthies, and then we'll be back when the eggs are ready. Well, we got our first set of contracts here. I'm going to stop taking contracts at the 0 mark too. You can go to the contract menu and actually request a contract right away, which is usually worth doing for the extra income. But yeah, we won't bother. This is a dog shit set of first contracts, I'm going to say. If this is Struthi, that'd be pretty good. If this is a reasonable research, that'd be pretty good. I'm going to take this one because it's a bigger reward and we're not going to be able to do research until after the Struthies come out, so this is going to be a little bit delayed. We'll just have to see what it is. Okay. Sleeping.
Point the camera at
That's
the
fine.
and say, goat cheese.
What the fuck? Goat cheese. Cabot, why? Alright, well anyway, there's our Struthies ready to go. I'll get these synthed up here. I'm going to find enough set of first eggs here. Why? Wait. Why are so many of them resilient? Wait, what? Wait, 5 resilient Struthies by default? I didn't modify these. Social, resilient fit, resilient social. Do they just start like that? Are they actually, or do we get insanely lucky? Oh, they start with 50% resilient. That's still insanely lucky, though. Like, that was like 5 out of 6, right? I think that was 5 out of 6 on the successful eggs that won the coin flip on the 50-50 resilient flip. That's nice. You know what sucks, though? These Struthies are going to be sold at some point because they're the wrong color. So we got a really good free clutch of Struthies, like the best free clutch of Struthies I've ever seen. And it's just not, we can't keep it. Because they have the wrong color stripes. I guess I could have checked the color palette we have available to see if we had something that looked like the Ornithomimus. Maybe I should have done that, huh? Too late now, because we already got the good one out. No, we don't have the black stripes. Like, it has to be the black stripes for sure. You could maybe argue that Yukon River or Limpopo are, like, probably Yukon River is light enough to, like, resemble the Ornithomimus from Prehistoric Planet, but it's pretty lightly colored. We definitely got to have, you know... It's too bad we can't have, like, the red on the arms in some form to represent the Ornithomimus wings, but we could still have, you know, at least black stripes to kind of represent the sick hairdo they gave the Ornithos. And they kind of have some, like, a little bit of striping along the tail, maybe. It's a little subtle, but maybe a little darker striping mixed in on the tail, too, and the feathers. Anyway, let's make sure these guys are happy and get the park open. So let's, whoops, didn't want to show view, I wanted to activate, and, oh, the park is open. Great. Give me a shelter and a toilet. We'll probably just chuck the shelter right in here. Pretty good spot for it, I think. Oops. Guests, 1 rest a room. Oh. Yeah, that's incredible. Look at that spacing. Oh my god, look at this tight layout. I almost have to keep this backup generator through the entire park run, just because of how well I built around it. And the fact that this side we even fit the restroom in here, this is oof, it's doing stuff for me. This is great. Yeah, we'll keep this backup generator. I mean, a backup generator on the ranger station is actually pretty good. That way, whenever your power goes out, you can still go repair stuff. It's actually kind of incredible.
Heard a lot about you, so here's a little about me. I'm Isaac Clement, but just
I don't care, Isaac. I really could not give less of a shit, man. Sorry, bud. You guys need a lot of ground leaf, huh?
Now,
oh, that's fun. The ground leaf has the logs in it, so you can kind of, with maybe a little bit of finagling,
so let's make it a good one.
Maybe get some isolated sticks on the ground. Do we have? Is there decorations that are like logs? Do we have a log decoration in this game? I don't know if we do, because that actually would work pretty well for like the beachfront. We are going to build them Ornithomimus as a nice little sandbar to lay their eggs on. No, the decorations are all in here, including natural decorations, right? Well, trees are in here, so yeah. No logs, huh? Yeah, looks to me like we don't have logs. Okay. Well, so with a little bit of finagling, we might be able to isolate a few logs from this brush. Do something like that. It also, how much money do we have? 783. It also might be possible to paint I maybe some sand under it for that sandbar look. Still too much grass growing on that. It really doesn't quite do the job.
Look at an ostrich or emu, then look at this latest dinosaur, the Struthiomimus.
Okay. Let's figure out. Are we positive here? We're getting there. It's coming up. Let's figure out what our next dinosaur is. So I think we need 2 herbivores to just kind of get the park stable and make a decent amount of money, and then we can do a bunch of work on research. What I might do is I might build this park a little bit different than we normally do, and I might actually just like push research really hard off screen and just kind of skip a lot of the researching. See how that works. So, Nasudo is not gonna be in the park build. Cerrato is Jurassic, so no. Amarga, no. Delafo, same problem as Cerrato. So yeah, nothing immediately available. So if we want to get another dino, we have to look at research. So Para... No, that doesn't make it in. It's Edmonto and Allura Titan are the 2 hadrosaurs. 5 dinos, 1.5 stars. So that's not going to work. Ceratopsians. Toro is buried. Anki, of course, is really late game. Trike is very buried. Or, I mean, Toro's not even in. What am I saying? Trike and Pachyrhino are the 2 we'd want. They're both buried back here. Anki 2 is 1 star. Okay. Ooh, we can do Carno right away. Ooh, do I want to do Carno, though, right away? I mean, that feels a little dangerous. Oh, we get Coelophysis at 0.5 stars. We might reach 0.5 with money. I feel a little bit... actually, I'm not sure I'd feel better about a horde of Coelophysis over just a few Carnotaurs. We might do Carno. That's going to be tough. Yeah, there's not an obvious second species for us. What else can we do? That's really about it. Because we need... Yeah, everything else is very clearly later game stuff. Okay, yeah, we got to push Carnos pretty early then. We're not going to get the other herbivores into the park without pushing Carnosaurs.
You don't see a connection. This is one of the more bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from extinction. It literally has a beak instead of teeth.
Yeah.
It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds.
Oh, we need to get a picture. Oh, we already have a gate, of course. Content. Do we get a... Can you see if they're sleeping from the overview screen here? I don't remember, honestly. Normally we're only looking for food. It's dark out. They ought to sleep.
Fantastic addition to the park.
We still have 6 minutes on that bonus as well. Oh, and look at how freaking positive we are on profit versus upkeep there. Really, the thing saving us on upkeep is the scientist wages. That's our only upkeep. That's pretty damn good. Since there's not an immediate dinosaur to do, we should probably just get power going. Especially since we're actually positive there. So let's get them doing power. And then they can do the staff building for resting after that. Yeah, so that should be pretty good. Small amenities worth putting in, probably. They're only 25k. Let's get a set of these thrown down. We'll just do them. Well, no. Power first. No amenities until power. Yeah, let's pause here. We'll get the power research done. We'll get the power generator in. Then we'll do the research for the staff center and get that in. Now, this is some bullshit. We got a storm coming in right after I get this stuff set up. So, that's dumb, and I hate it. Why are you so rude? Why do we have 2 storms in the space of, like, however long I've actually been playing for? Which is like, God, the repair bill cost here for stuff is ass, too. Like, this is 2 storms very early on. I'm a bit surprised by that. Are you guys sleeping by chance? No, none of you are sleeping during a storm. That probably tracks. I like to sleep during storms. I sleep like a goddamn baby during a storm. Well, everything in the park is a bit dusted up here, but as long as it's not damaged, I don't think it matters. Storm's over. You guys gonna take a nap? You guys gonna sleep at any point ever? Do you ever fucking sleep? Do we keep that? I think we keep it and wait for one of these to sleep. They should sleep, right? They should sleep. How can they just not sleep, right? Do we just get a half star? I think we just got a half star. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Okay, small carnivores unlocked. Hadrill's 1A, which we can't swing. We actually need a hotel soon. We're not going to put that in. We're going to wait. Path capacity is pretty good. A little bit overcrowding, though. Yeah, so we still need a carnivore to make any progress in the park. So I'm going to have to decide between Carno and Coelophysis, which will probably be down to if we can get the skins on one that we want or not. Yeah. So now that we got our facility in here, let's get you rested. And there's nothing we can really do with you until he's back. Yeah, so I need to figure out if we're doing Carnotaurus, which we'll have to do the research for, which we can do now, actually. So I have to decide this now. Or if we're going to do Coelophysis. Or wait, no, why am I thinking Coelophysis? What am I doing? Troodon, not Coelophysis. Coelophysis is a Triassic. Oh my god. What am I talking about? We have to do Carnotaurus. Why? I know why I was stuck on Coelophysis, and I can't say... I'm not able to say why Coelophysis is on my brain. Because I have a plan. I have a park build that it's part of, which is why I was thinking of it. But yeah, it's not, it's obviously not in Prehistoric Planet because it's from the friggin' Triassic. Oh god, I almost want to go back and edit the episode to remove my embarrassment. When is Troodon, though? Just so we know. Because Troodon and Velociraptor are the two small carnivores. Also, it's not actually Velociraptor in Prehistoric Planet, it's a Velociraptorine, something related to. Troodon's this tier, which is 1 star, yeah. So it is Carno. Okay, Carno, and we have no choice in the matter. So, well, yeah, it doesn't even matter then if we have the skins or not, because it just is what it is. So what I'm going to do is we'll be back when we get our first load of Carno fossils in then. Okay, we have a medical emergency of some type. Almost immediately after I placed down this ranger station, I heard the distinct sound of a Struthiomimus hitting a fence, which was this guy. Why was he hitting a fence? I don't know. We did lose a little bit of ground leaf from putting this in, but that is not the problem. Or should be the problem. So he's probably got like rabies or something already, I would guess. That would be my guess. Now, we got to do the medical research in order to figure out if he has rabies. But, if he does... Wrong tab. If he does, we might be able to do, like, the isolation thing right away. If that's what it is. No, rabies is photo. Hold on. Hey, sleeping. That's our contract.
Done the job and done it well. There.
Did I take a picture of the right one? Is it this one that was sleeping? Yeah, sleeping Helion Dino Stalemate. So like, it's gotta be sick. I wonder. My guess would be is that the rabies inoculation vaccine, whatever, doesn't kick in. No, wait. It does. We just unlocked the rabies medication. Okay, we know what it is. It's rabies. Great.
What do you want, huh?
Yep, there it is. We just didn't have a pop-up yet. We got a contract. Let's get that done. This is especially a good time to request a new contract because we get the disease-clearing one, I think.
Dr. Henry Wu here. Geneticist.
Ooh. I mean, we take growing family.
No one believed in my research at first.
until we had viable embryos.
Increase the size of the largest territory population to 8.
Then suddenly everyone is looking to turn a profit off the science.
Yeah, we can do that at basically any time once we've dealt with the rabies. I'm gonna sedate this thing so it doesn't hurt itself further.
Cautiously. Like this latest
Hitting the
objective.
fence.
I'd hate to find out my trust in you is misplaced.
And then we're like 20 seconds out here from the medical team, so we'll just keep going here. We won't pause this. Alright, now the question is, where do I want to put this dang medical team? Dang old medical team gotta go in somewhere. Probably here. Not really a fan of that placement. We'll put it there for now because that's where the power is. Wrong tab, wrong. You. We could put it in here, but I might just expand that. So why don't we just do... Actually, let's do this. Probably should have actually done that. Well, no, because we went basically straight to Carno. We should have probably done this before Carno, but that's about the only thing we did on the priority list here that was maybe not quite correct. And it's not even that bad. Especially because it's only the one sick Struthy here. I wonder if it'll spread rabies when it's actually sedated. Because theoretically, if it's spread by contact or bites or something, it shouldn't spread if it's unconscious. Oh, that's gonna... Hold on. That's cheating. We know it's rabies and they'll just heal it. And knowing it's rabies is not cheating. We just outsmarted the system. We were smart, we weren't cheaters. But this bug with the medical teams here, that's a problem. I've also never heard this bug acknowledged by anybody on like the forums or anything. Should look into that. Okay, 20 seconds there. You're back. A dinosaur story. What do we do with you? 2 and 5. You're researching rabies already. Carnotaurus is how many logistics points? 6. Well, that's a problem. Because then we don't have enough. I don't like any of these guys. We're probably close enough to the month ticking over that we can wait and roll the dice on a better person. Or 5 points, scientist training. Actually, might be better than buying a whole new person. Because a whole new person is basically the same cost as doing the research. And then we have that penalty over time. Whereas we're only 1 point off of getting Carno into the park. Yeah, we're gonna just upgrade our existing scientists. That's the plan. So yeah, I think this situation should be dealt with. Oh, we do need our Struthies. That's what this other guy can do. Yeah, we should get the Struthies first. I was debating whether or not we get the Struthies right now or we go for like digging up Carno first, but there's no point. Just get the money from the growing family quest done before the month ends. I'm going to take... I don't want the territory to expand too much. We'll maybe just take these 3 without the negatives. Actually, realistically though... Without resilient, you're just kind of bad. Same with you. Population needs dominance, chance to socialize. I'm going to take these 3, actually. There's 3 resilient ones. Let's not use you because you're going to have to rest if we do that soon. Not right away, but too soon. Disease contracted, yes. Medicate. Alright. Should be good. No source of rabies remains. Wake that boy up. Get him back into the game. Good stuff. And you guys, get out here too. Now, we're going to keep going in this episode because I want to get those carnos out, too. Hot take. If we can breed carnos... Why do we just unlock... Oh, Hadros wouldn't be unlocked because of population, right? If we can breed carnos that are actually permanent additions to the park, we can let them eat the Struthiomimus. That's fine. Hadros 1B is not a Hadrosaur. It's a Metaburosaurus, which is a basal ornithopod or something related to Iguanodon more than it is to Hadrosaurs. Maybe it's a basal Hadrosaur technically or something. Like a Hadrosauroid and not a Hadrosaurid. I don't know. Not sure exactly how that all goes. So next research task is going to be this. We put a point into logistics. And that gets us what we need to go dig up Carno. And then we get Carno dug up. And finished. Now. The Carnotaurus has 2 skins, two colorizations that show up in Prehistoric Planet. There's one that's actually pretty close to the... Well, you know what? Let's just get the Carno dug up first, and then we'll look at the skins. Okay. Easy contract, probably. Boost park appeal. I think that tracks. We were accidentally running this paleomedical facility off of the backup generator. I've corrected the issue, but it's going to cost us some more money to refuel that at some point. But we're not going to like refuel that until we have excess money anyway, so it's not really a concern at this stage. Do we want to put... Okay, I think here's what we do. We have 2 paths here forward, right? We put points into the generalist because we're going to fire him, or we put points into the genetic specialist because we're going to keep her. Before we do that, we should have actually looked at this tab again and see if these are refreshed. They haven't. The month just ticked over, so they'll probably refresh because of the month ticking over. I think putting points into her is not a bad idea. She's got a decent cap for 5 of logistics. I think, yeah. That's fairly... Oh, but if I put a point into this guy's genetics, we could use him for fossils later. I like that, actually. Yeah, let's leave him flexible. Let's put the point in here. 3 and 3. That way we can make that guy 3 genetics if we decide it's worth doing. And for now, we can get these guys out here digging up Carno. Yeah, that tracks. I think that's a good idea. We got the money for that Struthi contract, too, which is pretty sick. 6%? I think we can get 6% from some Carnos. Especially because I'd like to release both colorizations if we can. I don't know yet if we can. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can pull it off here. This is a hyper-dense park with this layout so far. I really dig this like puzzle piece dense layout. It's pretty solid. Also, these shops are turning over pretty okay. The ginger beer, this shop is the worst one, interestingly, because you actually can't get a base thing that's white and green, which is really interesting. It actually means that in most of your parks, the drinks are going to underperform at the start of your park build. You're not going to make the money you could make otherwise, which is just kind of weird. Alright, fossils are in the first batch. This guy's got to rest, so we'll just rest him while we have Daisley. What a weird name, Daisley. I wish your first name was Daisy. If you're Daisy Daisley, that'd be kind of amazing. Let's go ahead, though, and get these fossils going. So, 180, 180, 110. 300k, more than 300k kickback on that dig team. That was good. That was a very exceptional early game dig, I think. You go do that. 300k, more like 350k back on a 270 dig. I mean, still really good return. Getting a 270 dig for free with an extra 100k Given how much I was gonna say, given how much I complained about the double storms early on, I feel like our economy's going really good. To be fair, now this is interesting. I've always been playing on frequent storms. And it seemed like we weren't getting many storms in a lot of the last few park builds. I wasn't like cutting storms out or anything, actually. We're just getting really few storms recently in Sandbox. I wonder if it's fixed. And I wonder if frequent storms is why we get storms at the start of the game now. I bet you they've been editing some stuff, fixing some minor things behind the scenes or something. No, don't hit that button. Fuck me. Oh my god, I don't have a save yet either. Oh my god, I wanted to look at sandbox settings and I saw the word sandbox, I just dove for it. Just double checking stuff. I can actually change this? Really? Like the time of day and the day-night cycle length. I guess we'll leave it? I might... Oh my god. Wait, day-night cycle duration 12 hours? Like real time? What did this start on? 20 minutes? I might just set this to permanently to day. For visibility, just for viewing on YouTube. Does that have any consequences in-game? I don't know that it does. Normal escapes, yeah, this should all be set correctly. It's maybe not a bad idea to like double check these in-game. Harder sabotage, low cash, Jurassic. Contracts and narrative events. Nope, everything checks out. Oh shit, storm, right, I forgot. Open all shelter. We'll also need a hotel right away. Actually, we should probably just put a hotel in here, huh? Presumably we have hotels. Yeah. Walked by that. Maybe we'll just put it in over here. Oh, but if we put it in right there, it's going to block the crap out of our Jeeps. We could put it in here. Back by the fence, maybe? Oh, we could do that. There's enough of a gap there for the car to get through. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's fine. But if it's not, we just move it. I shouldn't build this during a storm. That's kind of dumb. Well, that's why we have backup power. Oh, what did you friggin' repair? Did you repair the main station? Dude, why? Response facility is offline. Oh, just do it. I would like to have that running. I think it's worth it. It's a huge investment, but if we keep getting storms at a rate that actually seems appropriate, we'll be glad that we have the backup power. We're also running the park off this right now until that generator came back online, which isn't awful. Okay. Returning, repairing. Yes, yes. Carno Taurus. I want to see what we got for skins for you. So, we have Lithobates as the default and blank. That's bad. Why is Rana... Fuck. I feel like... are these randomized or is it by math? Like, how can you not start with Rana? Shit. What was the Carno skins? I actually need to find this now. Where did I write this shit down? Oh, there it is. That's not it. Wait, that's literally just me writing down the colors of the Carnos in Prehistoric Planet and not the actual skin combination out of game. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll figure it out later. Death Valley. Salar Mangrove. You know, I saw it. I know I saw it. Because I remember being surprised that it wasn't just base Carno colors. Ah, Champlain Rana, Svalbard Rana. Great, we have none of those. We have absolutely nothing for skins. We're missing every possible skin component we could be missing. Where's Rana buried? Rana is buried here. Doable if we have 9 genetics, which we can probably do. I think we can afford to bring on another geneticist. Somebody with some genetic skill temporarily. So we get that done. That gets us Rana, Sonoran, and Sandy. And then we still need Champlain or Svalbard. We can do Svalbard, which gets us Quillian for the Struthi as well. Oh, and I think Pelophylax was Struthi too. No, it's Lethal Baits, which is buried up here under this branch that we can't get to for a while. Okay. 12 genetics. Oh my god. 500k as well. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going offline for a while. I'm going to focus on some research. Are these guys new? Cheaper, faster, positive? They might not be. Shit, though. If we need 12... Do we need 12? Rana, Sonoran, and Great Sandy. Svalbard. What was the other one again? Fuck me. Why am I so bad at keeping track of this stuff? I need to be better at this. I should cut this out, but it's kind of funny to me. Quillian, Champlain. So Champlain's not even accessible. So we do need Quillian right away for one of the 2 Carno variants, one of the genders. Which means we need 12 genetics, which means we're 5 short. But we have a point available. So we're 4 short. Training level 1. It's probably base, right? Training level 1, training level 2. Yeah, so we just need to hire somebody here with like 3 genetics. It looks to me like we lose the lottery on this. And there's nobody good. Okay, fuck. And this contract, yeah, we've been going long enough here on this contract timer that it's probably been a full month. Or not a full month, but it's been enough time has surpassed in the month for the scientists to turn over. So I don't think we're going to see a better person show up here. So if we could grab 2 of the... I guess, well, if we grab 1 geneticist with 2, we can grab literally anybody else. Oh my god. Okay, so we grab cheap people. 020 motivated, probably you. We literally just need you to spam genetics so then you get fired. So let's do that. So, 5, 11. We need 12. So, 100k, 116k. It's got to be you. 211 motivated. That's fine. We'll hire you. 10. I'm going to put a point into you. And that should get us there. For the higher research. I guess I could have waited for the other one. Yeah, could have done that. Oh, we're not even at 12. Well, we're going to go to 12 first, because then we're going to fire somebody. So you go to there. We're going to do this. Oh, that's 4. Oh, what have I done? I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll get Rada unlocked here. And then I'll figure out what the plan is, actually, for the rest of these jokers. I guess we'll use these three. I might fire... Oh, no. I might fire you, Malachar. I might fire immediately. I'm gonna do some thinking. So I think I have our path out of this situation. I think we do this. And then we go do this. We just do science training. I'm gonna just send out Daisley right now, and just to get this done. Make her cranky. Because once we get points, we can have our other dudes move on to other stuff. I'm gonna probably keep the park appeal contract. It's still 400k. I think we keep it. I don't think we're likely to get a contract that's... I don't think we're necessarily likely to get a contract that's better. It's... I'm not sure what the odds would be. So the default thing is keep this contract because if we finish it, we get a free reroll for the other contract we skipped. So I think that's the play there. So we're going to get the staff center out. We're going to do some training there. I'm going to train and adjust the scientists, and we'll be back for another like skin research or whatever. So yeah, so that's like enough points to get things done. So we'll just have these guys do skins while they rest. And then we can do... Well, let's take a look if these have rolled over yet. I think it's too soon. Too soon? No, welfare specialists. They did roll over. Unfortunate. So nothing good's coming in. So let's talk about what we do here then with points. 2 points on everybody. Yeah, everybody spent their original points. So we definitely want to run the existing scientists we've hired into the ground before we fire them. But we definitely want to fire some of them. Which means... Well, we're looking at 12 for genetics. If we put another point into her for 6, get another person to 3, and then use our existing 3, that's probably fine for getting that other research done. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
We want the park to be...
Yeah, so we're going to do pattern genes with Hune, which she's been given another point in logistics, another point in genetics. And then we'll send the other 2 guys out in the field to actually go dig up Carnotaurus remains again while the other person rests here. And that should basically, yeah, that's going to actually result in the other person getting done and having a little bit of time here before they get back. But I think it's mostly efficient. Like, we need the Carno genome complete, and we need the skins. One is not good without the other, so we might as well just do whatever we can do. Oh, yes. I actually think they won't inadvertently treat these dinos. I said that wrong. We can actually safely scan them. As long as the disease is not identified, they won't treat it, and so even though it's buggy, it won't be an issue. Okay. Medication available. Disease, infection, rabies. Rabies again. That's actually good because that's the one we can treat. That's probably what I'll prioritize some other people on, is we have some other diseases we can treat. Oh, are you guys... Oops. We put out the Struthies and we never actually fixed their territory. We should do that. Because that can actually cause problems with diseases. Maybe even if they're still like in pretty good shape, like 95%, it still might cause higher disease chance, so we don't want to take that risk because it's annoying. We're also getting efficiency upgrades done here. That's the one that gives us like the more fossils and stuff like that and the faster processing speeds. Kind of slept on that. I usually do that one right away, but here I didn't. I just kind of forgot about it. So that's what they're doing. I had to put another point into Daisley for that. But I think a 4 logistics, 5 genetics spread here is fine. She's still got a point left to bolster genetics to 6, which is all we needed for the research we're doing. And the timers align really nicely. 40 seconds, minute and a half. Pretty good. We're going to put a point of genetics into this lady here. Then she can start processing fossils. Which we actually had a couple of fossils left over we could have processed before the new batch came in here. There was nothing to sell this time, which sucked. Hopefully the genome's done with 2 sets. It might not be. But yeah, I don't want to exhaust this guy quite yet. I'd like to keep him around. Let him... Yeah, carno's done, actually. We just need to process the fossils. That's great. There's a storm coming in again. So storms are definitely working properly now. Which surprises me. Because for the longest time, they really weren't. Okay, yeah, fix that. Oh my god, they're making a run for it! Okay, only one. We should be fine. Capture team's right here. Oh, I saw you phase through that fence, asshole! I don't know what you thought you were doing. Come on! Dart that Struthy before he runs somebody over! He's heading right for him! Good job. Okay, there's that taken care of. Damaged buildings! Oh my god. 467. You know what? Just fill this up. We're gonna need it. Might be the wrong call. Might be fine. 200k? Are you joking? Are you serious? I mean, we'll be fine. Oh, and it damaged the other amenity at the last second, too. That's dog shit. You son of a bitch. At least the amenities are cheaper than the frickin' fossil center. Oh my god. Okay, get the park open, get people back out here, man. We need them. We're not going to refuel this. That's how microwave we're going. I mean, we'll go into the red, but we're recovering. It'll be fine. We might not even hit the red. Oh boy, it's going to be close. No, we're going to hit the red, I think. We're going to dip into it for a moment here in a second. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe? Maybe not. We're down to a 400 a tick money loss. Oh, never even hit the red. There's like 10 minutes of leeway, so it doesn't even matter. Great, so we can't do anything right now, which is a big problem. It's a big problem. Big problem. Okay, so research. Yeah, we still need this big one, which is 500k. That sucks. Because... Oh, but we gave you we gave you genetics. So we have enough on these three. We don't actually need to distribute points of genetics. Which means if we use Basu up, we can fire him. I can't even click this button, right? No, I can click the button. I was just curious. Now we're in the red. So we're going to use Basu to finish the Carnotaurus once we have the money to do so. And then we'll fire him. And then the other three can do the research once we have the other money. So that's what's going to happen off screen here. We'll be doing that research for that other genetics right away. We're making a bold play. We fired Basu as planned, but he was our highest welfare guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually hire on this welfare specialist, even though she's pretty expensive, and she puts me down to $3,000 right now, just so that we have her for the long run here, because that'll be really good to have that welfare specialist on board. So yeah, Carnotaurus finished. So now we're just waiting on the other research, which we're gonna have to wait for the money to come in again. But I think it's the right call to pick up the welfare specialist here before she cycles out. It never stops. It's another storm. I don't have that much money because I expanded this enclosure, and we just started the second tier of our research. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is probably fire somebody right now, right here. I kind of want to fire you. Oh, but you're the one I put on research. She's done in 15 seconds. So we let her finish and we fire her to save money. That's the play. Please be gentle. Please, Frontier, be gentle to me. Please. Okay. Okay. Do we want those pattern genes right away, actually? No, we don't care. We needed Quillian, which we have. Okay. Before we fire the scientist, let's verify the carno genome. You won't let me check the modifications if I don't have the money? That's stupid. You're stupid. That's dumb. Requirement is 6 genetics. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is just fine. You're going to get fired. I'm cutting you loose. 10k. Malakar's only 7 and has a point we can distribute. And her stat spread is more diversified, which is what we're looking at now for this stage. We got past the big genetics hurdle. So we're good. You're gone. You're out. You're out. You are not what I'm looking for. It's a new month. It's worth spinning through here quick. Doesn't look like there's shit. Oh, go fuck yourself. Come on, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please fuck off. There we go. Okay. What's wrong with you? Avian box. Medication available. Is it though? Is it though? Yeah, that's bugged. Quarantine, 15 seconds. Oh, might get away with that. Wait, no, he's going that way. That's fine. Get him. Quarantine, 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 quarantine. Forget that, forget that. Build, build, build. Okay, did it work? Quarantine pen? Quarantine pen. I think we did it. Ranger Team 2, add task. Oh yeah, repairs in progress. We didn't even go negative. We have more money right now than we had at the start of the storm by like a couple of pennies, which is surprising. You do that. We're going to leave them in the quarantine pen, I think. Are we? Till the research is done, yeah. And then we're good to go on sending these carnos as soon as we can. Okay, so demolish, 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 demolish. Medical team, please go immediately vaccinate this disease-bearing Struthi. Can we? No, we only have $208. How do I? Oh, my park's not open. Wait, did I not open shelters the whole time, or did I just not close the shelters properly? Hmm. 72% safety rating. No, we messed something up there. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, well, shelter coverage is not complete, actually. So that's also part of it. I'm not going to build another shelter. We're going to live with 90. Because I need these damn carnos. I'm going to get the carnos out this episode if it kills me. If it literally makes me extinct. We finally have enough money to at least get the genome set up. So these are going to be the female carnos from Prehistoric Planet. Which I think are best approximated by Svalbard and Rana. For kind of more of a slate gray color than the red. That's what we're looking for there. These are going to be the first dinos we actually put out that we want to keep. So we're going to maximize long-lived on them. And then increase the dinosaur's dominance and the chance of dinosaurs socializing. Dinosaurs alpha gen monsters reduce the needs of all dinosaurs in the territory. Why don't we do that? We'll roll for 1 pip of social. So I had a thought here on approaching the way we breed dinosaurs a little differently this time. And my thought was to breed 2 clutches and see what we get for the highest dominance. To try and get a good sustainable alpha right away. I think if we release straight from the hatchery, we can release the whole clutch. But we may not do that, especially given the financial situation we're in. especially given that we can't breed two clutches simultaneously. We just had a storm, so I think this is safe to be done. Yeah, and then Malachar stays on until the Carnos are... Actually, Malachar stays on until we replace him with a better geneticist. It's actually lucky that she's, like... Well, no, it's not, because we have points left over. That's part of why we kept Malachar. She had points. And to be fair, we could pump you up to a 4 genetic, so we do have a point left on you as well. Have these changed at all yet? No. We also could probably do the research for the specialists. That would probably work too. I guess if we get a good alpha in this batch of Carnos, we could just hatch the batch and hope the alpha with a simultaneous release is correctly assigned right away. Long-lived fit, aggressive long-lived, aggressive long-lived and fit. I'm not... That's not the best. 800k per egg, too. Whew! Oh man, we're gonna have to go through multiple storms to probably build up enough cash here. Okay, I'm gonna look up. I'd really like to get a social Carno as the alpha. I think we need to do that. Last series was a shit show for alphas, and we need to do better on that. So let's also make this not just a series about Prehistoric Planet, but a series about deliberately engineering our alphas, which kind of fits in with some of the stuff in Prehistoric Planet, like the femboy pterosaur getting the girl, and the Carno mating dances and stuff. So I think alpha engineering kind of makes some sense here. So we're gonna have to do some long extended pauses and build up some cash reservoirs. I could try and replace this contract, but at this point, I'm kind of sunk cost fallacy on it, right? Another consideration, the social group for Carnotaurus is 2 minimum, so we do need 2 Carnos here. Our second batch is ready. Let's... 5 eggs is a good chance at having something nice. Aggressive docile? Maybe? So we didn't get any... Ooh. Double docile Carnotaurs in here, though. Shit. So we didn't get any of the alphas we were hoping for. But... we have, yeah, a nice docile, aggressive alpha. And what do we have over here? Yeah, the best weight over here was also aggressive, and these ones are not as good. Having 2 docile Carnos in the paddock is going to be really nice. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to take both docile, and we're going to test if the simultaneous release results in the aggressive one being the alpha. I think it works that way. I think it works that way, but we'll find out for sure. Right, this is going to be a big part of the series. I think is experimenting with alphas. So we'll do this now. We can't do that yet because we need money, and we got a 6 Struthy. Why? What's wrong with you? It's spreading. Common cold. That's my guess. No, tuberculosis. Fuck me. We don't have the treatment. You're a liar. Bugged video game. Tuberculosis, I think, is just straight researchable, though. Yes. So we just do one of these. Get you going on that. Real talk. Park finances. We have... excuse me? I don't remember hitting that button. We're going to keep the one we have because it's actually more money. So, yes, park finances. If we fire somebody, we build money up faster. It's kind of good. We just got 2 batches of Carnos synth. We're going to hatch the 1 batch, just the 2 Carnos, but then that means we do have a second batch in the rear if we want to hatch it. I probably will only hatch 1 Carno from the second batch, but that's still 3 Carnos. So we don't need you, Miss Malachar. right now. So I think we're going to fire her. And we actually have enough training points here to replace her anyway, if we do decide to clone a third batch of carno embryos. So, you've helped out. You've been good. I'll write you a favorable letter of recommendation for your next job.
Check out this latest
These are
objective.
both tuberculosis. Great. Well, that's fine. It'll be dealt with. We're gonna have to refuel that soon. I'm gonna literally let this go until it's dry. That's how microwave I'm getting there, which is really funny when I didn't micro. Oh shit, it's spreading so fast. When I didn't micro the other one, the ranger station, I just like full topped it off. A little counter there to my intent. A little, you know, do what I say, not what I do. Well, I did call it more storms before the end here, actually. Super common storms. Super common. We might actually use storm upgrades this time around, at the rate things are going. We have 800 million, so we're halfway there. I also like that we have a Jeep in here right now. It's pretty good timing, Jeep. We're not going to repair until the storm runs its course. Oh, that sucks. That's going to be expensive. Come on, don't be a mean one. Don't be a mean storm. If the storm is relatively chill. Okay. Okay, this one's not bad. Yeah, we can repair this. It's expensive, but it's doable. I reskinned all of our vehicles in Lost World skins. It felt more Prehistoric Planet-y because it blends in more. It's got more of that, you know, jungle vibe to it. There's very little justification for that over any other skin, to be honest, but, you know, it felt right. I also don't remember if we used the Lost World skins at any point in the past, so it felt like a good thing to do. Shelter's open. Okay, let's pull in that money. See, we didn't do that bad. 750k. We're already making profit again. We'll have those carnos out in no time. We can actually end this insanely long, overly stuffed episode. I don't want to break this up because I want to get, like, the proper first permanent resident of the park out before I end the damn episode. So I'll probably get used to having extended episodes at the start of every park build. Finally, it's like Christmas morning. We have enough money. Just gonna hope we don't get a storm right away. You get to do this solo even. Impressive. So, we're getting 2 eggs hatched. And then we'll get a third one from this batch at some point for 3 female carnos. And then we'll add probably a couple of males in. Once we have that skin unlocked, which is locked behind... What was that skin locked behind again? That was locked behind... this one, which is 6 species. Yeah, so we're not going to get male carnos for quite a while. I'd imagine that'll be kind of like at the stage where we're relocating to like permanent enclosures instead of these temporary ones in the front of the park. What is our targets? We haven't looked at that. 30 species. Like every park is 30 species. 10,000 appeal. It's like the same stuff. But we'll hit the cash threshold like way before anything else. Yeah, it's just weird. It just seems like the settings aren't quite correct for the stars and sandbox for some reason. I did have to top this back off. I gave it 10 more fuel. The tuberculosis spread a little bit further than I was hoping. We'll be back when these carnos are done. Moment of truth. Do we know how the mechanics work or not? Yeah, I think that works. That's light enough with the darker overtones to match the female Prehistoric Planet carno pretty okay, I think.
I'm Owen, a specialist in dinosaur behavior. I formed a unique...
Okay. Now you think you're the alpha. Shit.
bond with the raptors. Now, don't be jealous.
So it is the #1 dino. Damn. Okay. Well, so they'll fight for dominance,
You could recognize this predator immediately by the horns on its head.
and we'll have to deal with that. So it is just the highest numbered dino seems to be the one that becomes alpha.
So probably best to stay out of its way. This dinosaur is
Well, it's gonna
so
shake. It's gonna suck a lot. Let's just get this environment set up with sand. Just enough to make them happy, and then we'll just kind of call it good. That's
I only
more
have
than they
room
need,
for
but
the
that's
best
fine.
when it comes to my team. The fact that you're still here should tell you something.
Oh well. We still got a decent alpha whenever... Are they going to fight right now? Yeah, they're going to fight right now. Or is that just the social? That's just the social. That's not an actual fight. They do a sit. I do love these carnos, though. They are a phenomenal... Oh, look at that log sticking out of the ground. How did we pull that off? Wait, does it normally look like that? Oh, I guess. There's one here. I thought that was some weird angle thing that we managed to sneak a log out of the ground like that, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, well, we're gonna end here immediately with the introduction of the Carnotauruses, because this episode's gone on long enough. In the event that one of the Carnos kills the other one, that's going to really suck, but we already have enough here to actually incubate the next Carno. I don't want to do that, I think. Maybe we should incubate it. We'll worry about that next time. That's a next time thing.